Welcome back to Immortal Empires. Today we're going to be playing some more Grombrindal, the White Dwarf here, and instantly I notice we are making a loss, so minus 104 gold per turn there. I think that's because we've lost a few settlements here, so we would have lost some income. Oh, did we also... Oh no, okay, this has been lost for a while. We should also take that back. But yeah, we are struggling a little bit to the north. If we go ahead and look at Grombrindal, he does have a 4-stack. Maybe we could go and take this on. Oh, I don't know. That's a massive army, although it's mostly marauder units. So I think if we were to attack these guys, we could win it. So it gives us a Pyrrhic victory and we lose a Quarreler. That is a lot of enemy units though, isn't it? Could I do better myself? Let's see, I just want to look at the terrain here. That is a lot of units, but I'm not sure I can beat the auto-resolve here. Especially when you consider towers and stuff that they will build. Although we do have plenty of heroes as well. I think I want to auto-resolve. I know a few of you have been saying, stop auto-resolving. But sometimes auto-resolving just feels better. And I'll be honest, these siege battles are getting kind of annoying. Or settlement battles, sorry. So I am going to go ahead and auto-resolve this one. We do lose a Quarreler, but that's fine because we want to replace some of these Quarrelers anyway. We have way too many Quarrelers in his army. So we do win that one. We're going to go ahead and raise it because it is not an inhabitable climate. And there we go, Grombrindal gaining a new trait, so 5% hit points, +1 leadership when fighting against vampire counts. That's an interesting trait to get there. And we also gained another trait, +15% attrition when under siege for the enemy armies in the local region. Monk have been obliterated for the third or fourth time now in this series. So let's see, our master engineer here gained a level up. What's he looking at these days? We could go ahead and give him some charge bonus. In fact, let's go ahead and give him some leadership. There we go. Or leadership aura size, sorry. And then we also have our runesmith here. Our runesmith already has all of their runes. So let's go ahead and give them some more speed. Make them faster in battle. Now, what I really want to do with Grombrindal now is take him back to Altar of Ultimate Darkness. There's a Wood Elf army there with dragons. Okay. I want to take him back to the Altar of Ultimate Darkness so we can go ahead and get some more, what are they called? Iron Drakes. There we go. But we will do that with due time. Skag here has now replenished his army. So if we wanted to, we could go and try and take this. We do own Grond actually. Okay, so with a garrison, this should be a very easy battle. Let's go ahead and fight these guys. Yeah, it's a decisive victory there with low casualties. So it makes sense to auto-resolve that one. There we go, 4.6k experience, very nice. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, execute and loot, as always. We gotta stay true to the grudge here. An enemy killed in battle. Can we move into the settlement? There we go, nice. So Skag gaining a level up here. Let's see, let's go ahead and give him... what's Ward Breaker? Spell resistance, -10% for enemy armies, and missile resistance. Let's go ahead and give him Ward Breaker. He also has another skill point here. Let's give him a passive ability, Vigor per second, -5% for all allies in range, as well as immune to psychology. So that should help us quite a bit, and his army will be ready again next turn. Let's see, who else do we have here? We have Norgrim all the way to the east. He's kind of by himself there in the Fortress of the Damned. Now, maybe we should take him westwards. I have a bad feeling we're not going to be able to hold on to these lands. We need to come back and consolidate these and then slowly beat them up again because we're so fractured. There's so many enemy armies over here. So let's go this way. I think we're going to start bringing him back to the west. Oh, there's an enemy army there, but it looks to be mostly beginner units, so that's fine. We've gained quite a lot of gold, so the minus gold per turn doesn't matter so much now. And if we go down to Gottrek's army, let's see, Torox is here. Do I think I could beat him with my army of Slayers and Iron Drakes? I don't see why not. The problem is we can't catch Torx this turn. Maybe if I position myself like here. I don't think, yeah, he can just go around us. But maybe he does choose to stand and fight. That would be making things interesting. We're not going to bother building in the Fortress of the Damned. There's very little point because I do think we're going to lose that settlement. Can we build anything over here? I don't think anything can build here. Now we could build in a chill road. I do want this province. So I will go ahead and upgrade that to tier 1. It sucks that we had to lose this because we do have Skag here to defend. So we're going to take back Spiteful Peaks at least. Let's see who's a part of that. The Great Arena and then Ashrak to the north. Yeah, we can definitely take those back. I think that's it for this turn. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy here. Let's see. I don't think we have anything. Alifana, that alliance really would help.
It is night.
But we are choosing not to ally ourselves with the High Elves, of course. Our grudge there definitely getting in the way. I don't think... that's the Book of Grudges. There we go. I don't think it's worth spending our Oath Gold, because I really want to save up for these items down here. Oh, we can craft this, the Starbreaker, actually. So, +6 melee attack. Attacks cause discouraged effect, reducing leadership. +18% weapon strength and heroic killing blow. So, +50% base weapon damage and +50% armor piercing weapon damage when it is activated. So, let's go ahead and forge this one. Very nice. So, that's our first purple item here from the forge. Let's see, can we craft any others? We can craft Alaric's armor, so +35 armor, we lose some speed, but we also get 20% ward save and expert charge defense. So let's go ahead and craft one of those as well. So I think we get those resources from trade then, right? I think that's how we've got those. We can't craft anything there. What about enchanted items? Oh, we can craft both of these. We can only afford one right now though, so +15 melee attack. And Scepter of Doom, it's a bombardment spell, strong versus a single unit, or physical resistance and Horn of the Ancestors, summons an ancestral spirit. That sounds cool. Let's go ahead and get one of those. So now we have those weapons. Let's go ahead and equip them on some of our units here. So, first of all, Grombrindal's army. He could do with a weapon. Did we just get a weapon? We could give him Starbreaker. In fact, I think I will. So let's go ahead and give him that. We could also give him... let's see, Scepter of the Stone or Horn of the Ancestors. Let's go ahead and give him Horn of the Ancestors here. There we go. Grombrindal is decked out there. If we go to Philly, our Thane here, we could also upgrade his stuff. Let's go ahead and give him Alaric's armor. And anything else there? He already has those, so I think, there we go. We have equipped those. Any leftover gear? We've got an enchanted item and some armor. So let's see, does anyone need those? This guy doesn't have any armor, so let's go ahead and give him some. Let's give him a Helm of Discord there. And he also needs an enchanted item, so let's go ahead and give him a charge bonus. Melee attack. Oh no, it's enchanted item he needs. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him the Silver Horn of Vengeance. And we do have a spare weapon. There we go, our runesmith can have the Sword of Striking. We also have Ironbeard's Bracers. Who needs an enchanted item? Is Skag okay? Skag has an enchanted item. Let's see, Norgrim does not. So let's go ahead and give Norgrim the Ironbeard's Bracers there. Oh, it gets messy fast, I feel, with all of these items. But that's it for this turn. So let's go ahead to turn 107 now. There we go, and a new trait for Godrek there. Chance of intercepting an army using the underway beast paths or world routes plus 10%, as well as plus 5 leadership during subterranean intercept battles for the Lord's army. Very nice. And a ambusher discovered over here. Oh my, look at this. Plenty of heroes and armies over here. Wow. I'm glad we're not involved with that one. And Kregroth Deep has been infected by another plague. And we also got underweight trade caravans. Income from trade tariffs plus 5%. And Nurgle's Rot, a vile disease birthed by Grandfather Nurgle or one of his foul minions, is sweeping across the population. We can only hope it is one of his less successful concoctions. There we go. Minus 10 growth for 3 turns over there. So before we get our turn underway, let's go ahead and look at our technology. What's this? Venerate the Ancestors Commandment. Income from trade tariffs plus 10%. Let's go ahead and get that. Oh wow, we're losing even more gold per turn now. Is this plague affecting something? I'm not too sure. Torox is over here.
Son of Gurney.
I think we could take him on, you know.
Why not?
Should we go and take him on? I think so. Chaos Spawn, Minotaurs, a Giant. Oh, the Giant could be scary though, right? Feral Manticles, Centigles. Plenty of fast units. Let's see, we don't know if we don't try, right? Let's go ahead and try and fight Torox. Oh wow. It's actually a decisive victory there. If I thought... Maybe I'm a bit cautious because of that loss to the Beastmen early in the series. But yeah, it's a decisive victory there. Maybe it's because of all the anti-large as well. Who knows? But Gotrek there. Very easy victory. And we did get a Crown of Command. So an augment there makes him unbreakable. And it affects allies in... just one ally. So, okay, he can make someone unbreakable. We will go ahead and execute and loot them for the extra gold. Gotrek gaining and a new trait there. Plus 20 armor piercing weapon damage and plus 15% charge bonus. Very nice. And we did steal their item. So now with Gotrek, I think we're going to go back to the south here. And we should go back and take Shock Attack Mount, finally. Try and kick the Beastmen out of here. And then let's see. We should go down here. This is a settlement we want to destroy as well. That's been a thorn in our backside down to the south for quite a while now. Did Gotrek level up? He did not. Okay. So, let's go ahead to Grombrindal as well. Who has a level up here? There we go. Filling our Fane leveled up during the end turn. What should we give him? We can give him some more leadership. So let's go ahead and do that. This army is very damaged. Hopefully there's no armies that will intercept us on our way back here. But we will go ahead and use the underway. And there we go. Just so we can get back to the Altar of Ultimate Darkness a bit faster. If we look at our lords here, we have Skag in Grond. Now, if we wanted to, let's go and take the Great Arena because it's right there. There we go. We can colonize this one for 1,000 gold. And then we can hopefully replenish our units there. And then we can go and take back Ashrak. Hopefully recapture this province. And then we should have one more army somewhere. There we go. Norgrim to the west here. Now, I'm not sure how we're going to get past here. Let's see. Can I... okay, so if we want to sail, we have to... go backwards. I think sailing back is probably the safer option just because of how many armies are here. I don't think we can get through it safely. So let's actually... I know this is a bit tedious, but let's go back to the Fortress of the Damned here. And then we're going to go ahead and sail to the west to try and secure these lands. Maybe we can come here and then fight them back that way. We need multiple armies working together, I feel. We can't build in the Great Arena now, so let's go ahead and make that a tier 1 settlement. Although that's going to cost 1,000 gold. Yeah, that's fine. We do have enough gold to last the end turn, so that's fine. Just about. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy here.
Aye.
No more trade deals, which is a shame. We could really do with some more gold here. Yeah, nothing much happening there. So let's go ahead to turn 108 here. Okay, the Prince Sigvold there attacking another settlement. Yeah, it's a decisive defeat there, so no point fighting this one. We will go ahead and auto-resolve that one. Let's see what he does to the settlement. And the prince there did in fact raise the settlement.
I'd best don my mail shirt if I am to return with a tale of your deeds.
An unconquerable monster needs slaying. I like those odds.
Okay, so Gotrek has had to go elsewhere. Now who should we have lead this magnificent army here of slayers in Gotrek's stead? Let's see. We could have a rune lord. Well, I feel like we should have someone melee, right? Someone who's not afraid to get in close. Let's see. Perceptive, plus 15% magic item drop chance, and plus 10% campaign line of sight. Or we can get Valea Ancestral Blood. Enemy hero action success chance, minus 20%, and 5% ward save. I do like that. Let's go ahead and get Fori here. Oh, that's like all of our gold though.
Time for a reckoning.
We have really big issues here. I think we need to dismiss an army. We have one too many for our currently owned lands. Settlement besiege there, another ambusher, that's nothing to do with us. A new event in Nagra though. Ancient underground foes attack. They must be stopped or we risk losing another stronghold to their vile encroachment. Buildings damaged over there. Yeah, we're not going to be able to hold on to these lands. We're going to come back here, recoup, and then launch another attack. And Gotrek and Felix depart, eager to find better opportunities for the Dwarf Slayer's heroic doom. Gotrek and Felix have left your faction to continue their travels. Perhaps in time you will encounter the eccentric mercenaries again, though hopefully not from the opposite side of the battlefield. Yeah, hopefully not. So, we do have gold problems here. Now, how do we solve this? The easiest way would be to dismiss an army, right? But do I really want to do that?
Summon me if you dare.
Like, there's so many units we've spent gold on. Damn it. I really don't want to dismiss an army. We don't have any trade. Now, the one thing we could do is maybe... Let's see, do you have any wars I can join? How much would you pay me to join these 3 wars? 3,000 gold. Now, we could have got trade agreements and stuff instead. But our relations are going to go up anyway, so let's go ahead and get that gold.
Yes.
There we go. We're joining more wars here.
What? Our king have come.
But I really
Fetch the
need
broomer.
that gold just so we can survive a few turns. That's all done there. So we have enough gold to survive for 3 turns now. Wow, look at Reichland. I've never seen Reichland do so well. It's really impressive, actually. So, let's go ahead to Grombrindal.
The dwarfs need me.
We're going to continue taking him over here. Now we have a problem with Grombrindal as well, because we do plan on recruiting new units. So let's go ahead. These guys are damaged, so let's go ahead and merge these anyway. There we go, that helps out our gold per turn a little as well. In fact, we don't even have gold to recruit a new army. We're going to have to dismiss an army, I feel. We do just have too many units here. Maybe Grombrindal could take the Iron Drakes here from Fori's army. I know I want him to come down here though as well to deal with this Beastman camp. So we're going to do that first because I really... Oh, it's all the way down here. I really want to deal with that one. We have Norgrim to the east. We could dismiss Norgrim, but he does have some Iron Drakes. And, yeah, I don't want to dismiss Norgrim either. So let's see. Let's go ahead and put him on force march. We're going to sail him back to our mainlands here. Oh, Admiral Leech left. Luckily, a small army there. It's an interesting one. It's a challenging one. And then we also have Skag. Skag is over here. He's still replenishing. So let's take him back to Grond. There we go. A bit extra replenishment up there to the north. And I think that's everything we can do this turn. We should probably save our gold and not spend it. Can we get any quick deals here?
Ready.
Doesn't look like
There was
it.
only vengeance.
The Empire.
Yeah, nothing there, which is a shame. So let's go ahead and end our turn and go towards 109 here.
Don't spore me. Throw in some ale when you're talking.
Alifanart does want that defensive alliance still. Again though, that grudge against the High Elves, we cannot just let it pass, so I'm gonna have to say no to that one. And we do have an imminent rebellion. It's all the way over in the Frozen City though. Yeah, nothing we can do about that one there. But other than that, nothing really happening during the end term. I am a bit scared of these Wood Elves on my border though. Let's for now go to Harkaldra just so we have some reinforcements of the garrison. We're gonna keep taking Forry to the south here. He can't reach this settlement just yet, so let's go to about there. There should be no one in here, so we just have to colonize this one. What province is this a part of? Ah, Recto Gorge, the Iron Mountains. Okay, so we would get that province as well, which would help. I think really this area here is what we need to reinforce, because these lands are quite defendable. They're all quite close to one another. And there's no real enemies to the south, and to the east, Alifanar isn't really a threat to us because he does like us, so we don't have to worry about him for now. We do have Skag up here. Skag is still replenishing, so we're going to leave him there for another turn. And then if we go over here to the east, we do have Norgrim attempting to sail home. So let's... Oh, attrition. Is it going to be attrition no matter where he goes? Let's see, let's take him here. There's no attrition there. Why are we taking the Great Ocean? Ah, okay, if we stay over here, we don't take attrition though. There we go. So we just have to stay close to the coast there. Okay, that makes sense. Right. So that's all the Lord movement done. We're losing 485 gold per turn now. It's going down and down. Why is that? Maybe we're being raided in our other territories. In fact, should we just abandon these settlements? I don't see anyone raiding though. It's interesting. I'm a little confused and lost here. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy. For now, we're doing okay on the gold side of things, but only for now.
Onward.
Yeah, not even close to a confederation, but I think a confederation would be bad as well. So let's go ahead and end our turn here. Next turn, we should get Grombrindal back to the Altar of Ultimate Darkness, and we should be able to take this settlement, maybe continue going south, and we should... Skag here should be able to take back Ashtrack, so we would have reclaimed our main settlements there. But let's go ahead and end the turn for now. And a rebellion has triggered there. Over in... Let's see. Over here. So nothing we can deal with that. We missed these ones as well. Imminent rebellion. There we go. Down in the Iron Mountains. Okay. We do have Forry to deal with this one at least. For now, let's go ahead and take Shroktak Mount. We can't colonize it. Is it because of this blood ground nearby? Oh, I'm not actually sure. I guess for now, let's just keep marching down here and encamp so we don't take any damage. Can Grombrindal reach the Ultima of Ultimate Darkness this turn? He can. Okay, so that's all good. And if we look at the Altar of Ultimate Darkness, we do not have access to Iron Drakes with Trollhammer torpedoes. Okay. But we do have access to normal Iron Drakes, but we shouldn't recruit any right now because we are struggling a little with our gold. Okay, so that's Grombrindal done for the turn. Let's go ahead and look at Skag. Now, Skag, there's no armies nearby, so what we could do with Skag here...
I'll cast the runes.
In fact, no, he can't reach Ashtrack this term.
If you say so, Beardling.
But if we go and use the underways, we can get next to it so we can attack it next turn and reclaim it for ourselves. Now, I do wonder, in the Great Arena, if we build just some income to help here, we could build a trinket maker for 1,000. It will take 5 turns to pay itself off, but we can afford it. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we would instantly get it next turn. Oh, sorry, that's in the Chill Road. But in the Great Arena, I think I need to do the same. So let's go ahead and build another trinket maker there. So that's an extra 400 gold per turn, and that should solve our income issues. I think we really do need that so we can start stabilizing our economy. Of course, a popular topic in real life as well at the moment. But let's go on. We do have Norgrim over here to the east. Let's bring him backwards. So there's no attrition here, so that's fine. And he can really... we could probably land him here, actually. It takes back some of this. Does Lithanar own any of this? He earns Quark. Okay. A little bit annoying, but he does act as a buffer, at least, to the armies to the north. So I might be okay with that one, actually. We're not going to build anything else, because we are struggling with the gold. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy. Nothing going on here. We can almost get a defensive alliance with Ostermark, though. Let's see, what would they want for this? 256 gold. I can't really afford to pay gold right now, sorry. Maybe they will naturally like us, but let's go to turn 111. The prince there with some reinforcements attacking the frozen city finally. That is a decisive defeat there with high casualties. Nothing we can do about that one, but that's fine though. We might lose some gold per turn, which sucks. A valiant defeat there. Maybe we could actually fight these guys back. Let's see, let's go ahead and look at the terrain. We have a bunch of dwarf warriors, a few miners, some quarrelers, and a grudge thrower. Just give the terrain a second to load in here. Yeah, there's not too many angles they can come in from, although, yeah, there is quite a few. But we can definitely create some choke points here. So, we're actually going to go ahead and fight this one manually. Let's try and hold on to this. Okay, so let's loading and see what we're working with here. There's a lot of angles to come from. Oh, but luckily we do have some... We can take advantage of this uphill climb here. The problem is, I don't think we can hold on to everything. So, I am wondering, do we just abandon these control points here? Because look, I mean, there's 2 choke points here. Where are their forces? Most of their forces are coming from the front. But yeah, they do have a side force, 2 side forces. I don't think we can hold on to these points. 2 choke points there. Another 2 choke points here. And down here. Yeah, it does look a bit challenging. So, do I just hold on to the main capture point here? We can build a tower here, so that can help. We can also build some barricades if we want. There's another tower there, actually. And another tower here. So, I think we just hold on to this point here. Where are the best choke points? So, of course, this has to be a choke point. There's only one way in there. And then I think we need to choke point here as well. So let's go ahead and start doing this. We do have 1,000 resources to start off with. So what I'm going to do is let's build a tower here. Let's just get the cheapest one, because then we can build 2 of them. And then I'm also going to build a second tower over here. Actually, no, let's not do that. Do I get the resources back? I do. Okay, so this tower is linked to this capture point. Where is this one linked to? This one is also linked to this one. So let's build here. I did realize that this is linked to the capture point over there. for some reason, so far away. So we're going to have to build our towers here. Now, we don't have any barricades, but that's fine. So, if we put a Dwarf Warrior unit there, they can hold on. I don't want to use the main guys there. So let's go ahead and do this. These guys should be able to hold this. They're fighting down here as well, which does help. Now, as for the rest of the settlement, this looks really tedious to hold. There's basically 3 choke points we have to control here, as well as a 4th one. Yeah, that's no fun there. So, we're going to have to put someone in here. There we go. We're also going to have to hold this choke point, like so. And then somehow we need to hold this choke point too. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we could use 2 lots of miners to hold this one, maybe here actually, just so it's a bit denser. And then we do have 3 crawler units. First, let's put our grudge throwers in here on guard mode as well. They should be able to get some kills into the main force over there. And then, let's see. Most of their forces are going to be coming this way. So I should probably put some crawlers in here. Let's also put some crawlers over here. They should be able to shoot over the tent here. In fact, move them back just a tiny bit just in case. And then we have 1 more crawler unit. I think the crawlers really need to... Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? Maybe we put the crawlers over here to help the miners. Okay. And we also have miners with blasting charges. So maybe we can put these guys here. They can throw some blast charges at the enemy. We also have an extra Dwarf Warrior unit here. So they can kind of float around where needed. We don't have any assistance here. So maybe we actually line them up. We can double lay these guys here. There we go. Just so they're very dense and hopefully no one breaks through. But let's go ahead and start the battle here. The balance of power really not in our favor at all. This is going to be a tough fight for sure. So we go over here. The enemy... It is just a lot of marauder units. I think we can deal with those okay. Let's see. They do have some more elite units or skin wolves. Skin wolves might be an issue. But it's mostly just marauders, marauder spearmen, marauder champions might be a bit worrying or bothersome to deal with. And then over here, I see marauders with great weapons. Yeah, so I think it should be okay. They're going to go ahead and capture these points, but we will have enough resources to hopefully build another tower. There's nowhere good here though, is there? Because this tower's connected over here. Maybe we could build some barricades that only cost 300. Barricade with a trap. Armor and leadership. Or range. I think. Or we could just build this missile resistance. We don't need that. Maybe a monument barricade there for armor and leadership. Costs 400 resources. So let's go ahead and... In fact, if we're going to build these, we should build them. We can't. Okay. There's not many good barricade positions here. In fact, we could move back here. Let's see. Let's do this. And I think I will move these guys back. Actually, no, let's not do that. Can I cancel this? Yeah. Because otherwise, these guys are in a tricky position. It's a shame. Okay, I'm going to build this just in case. Because at least then we can direct the enemy around if they do break through here. I will go ahead and just build a tower here as well. I should have built that earlier, really. Because they're going to capture this now. So our grudge throwers are throwing in off some ammunition, which is good. We do have this guy over here, which is going to be a bit tedious to work with. The enemy are coming down our flanks here. So here is the moment of truth, whether we can deal with the enemy or not. We are spread very thinly here. These crawlers, were they just firing off to the side? I think they might have been, you know. No, it's the towers. There we go. I wish I could kind of direct where the towers are firing. In fact, let's just dismantle that. I see no point in building that tower here. What we could do maybe is build a ranged platform here to put our crawlers on. Already the Dwarf Warrior has taken so much damage. Wow. That was, I was not expecting that. The Lord over here is otherwise engaged, which is good. These guys are about to get engaged as well. The blasting charges. Oh no, that's crawlers. Where's the miners with blasting charges? There they are. They would have already fired off theirs. These guys are routing, which is good, but that's a lot of enemies there. Wow. This is a struggle. I think we're going to have to send these guys in here as well to reinforce this line, because this line does look like it's going to fall. I might bring these crawlers over as well. Let's go ahead and put them on this barricade here. Hopefully they can fire off into here. Get some ranged off. These guys are holding okay. The health is actually doing okay. We have lost all the capture points now, so we are just relying on our units here, which is a bit worrying. Let's go ahead and build yeah, let's go ahead and build some barricades just in case we do need them. Actually, changing my mind there. We can only build for one though. We don't have any more places for barricades in this base. These Dwarf Warriors are struggling. Oh, this is a worrying fight. I don't think we can hold it off. I think the auto-resolve was actually much better than what's possible here. Of course, these guys holding on. The Dwarf Warriors over here are struggling a little bit. These Dwarf Warriors are also about to break. I think I need to bring these guys over here. Preferably sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and put them in there. Hopefully they can deal with that. Of course, crawlers can also somewhat melee as well. So we bring these guys back. This side is definitely going to fall as well. Just a matter of time, really. Let's try and spread these guys out to reinforce. These guys can shoot into here, so what I'm going to do is you guys shoot this way. You guys still dealing with this. We can't put you on there, can we? Let's actually go ahead. No, those guys should walk through fine. They need to hurry up though. I'm actually going to move these crawlers back a tiny bit, because this side is about to fall. Actually, all of the sides about to fall here. So let's try and hold them off with our crawlers here. I don't think it's going to work. Our miners are doing a somewhat okay job. We're still holding this side, although the enemy lord actually breaking through. We really don't want to have him break through. But if we chase there, they're all going to break through. Let's see. Let's try and spread them out. Maybe we can tell the crawlers to focus the enemy lord there. I don't think we can get any army losses, but it would help a tiny bit. These miners are about to get royally screwed here. Let's try and brace them for the charge. That's not a favourable matchup though. Yeah, we are in big trouble here. I don't think this is possible to hold on and win this one. Although there's a lot of damaged units, but their leadership is not crumbling. These crawlers having to fight in melee now. And our unit there actually deciding to run away. Maybe we can kill the enemy lord here just in time. We'll see. These miners engaging over here. Oh, there's so many damaged units. We did so well. But I just don't think it's enough. I think it's going to be a valiant defeat like the auto-resolver predicted. We do still have our towers here helping us though. Maybe they can do something. Of course, our grudge throwers also helping out a lot. But a lot of units now deciding to rout. That's really not good for us. As long as these guys don't rout, that would be fine. There we go, the enemy routing. But if we look to the side here, oh gosh, yeah, I think this battle is well and truly over for us. Our grudge throwers there, not really going to be able to do much. It's just this one healthy crawler unit we have now. We could try and take out the enemy lord, but I don't think it would matter. Maybe we can shoot into this crowd and do a fair bit of damage. But all of our units have basically routed. Just a few too many enemy units there for us, even though we did try and focus the choke points, and our artillery now is about to be focused, so they're not going to be able to fire off any shots. And they do get a couple off, and our barricade has fallen here. So that also sucks for us. Do we still have towers? There we go, it's a valiant defeat. So sadly, we weren't able to hold on to that one. But yeah, we look here, the Grudge Throwers did get 348 kills. Our Crawlers also did really well. It's just asking too much there from such a small force, low tier force as well. We did kill 1,000 of their units, but that's only about half of the units that they did bring. So, we lost, but we did try. That's what counts. There we go. So a valiant defeat there. We will see what they choose to do with the settlement. And a rebellion has spawned in the Iron Mountains here in Rakdal Gorge. So a Skaven army to deal with there. Fori is going southwards. Maybe Grombrindal could deal with this one. He does have somewhat of an army. I think Grombrindal alone could actually take those guys on. So we will use Grombrindal to do that. And the Dark Elves here have formed the Sacrifice to Mathlan. So a new black arc for the Dark Elves, and Scabby Eye have been obliterated, so one less green skins there. And we did lose the Frozen City on the end term. And a new confederation. Through shrewd diplomacy or perhaps outright intimidation, Corone have convinced Artois to join their confederation. And the enemy did sack Nagra. Of course, we did fail to defend this one. And we are bankrupt. Our coffers are empty. This will have dire consequences for our dependents, and soon. So we need to deal with that one. And we do have a new grudge to take the Frozen City. We're not going to take that anytime soon. And of course, to defeat this army in battle. Our grudge severity now. What is it? 162. Yeah, geez. The good thing is, what's the punishment? So we lose 20 relations with Dwarfs, but that's fine because through research we gained plus 20 relations. So really the big ones are -3 control everywhere and the -20% research rate, which doesn't help. But it's not as bad as it could be. So, let's go ahead and take Grombrindal. And we're going to go and deal with this rebellion before it grows to become too big. Yeah, it's a decisive victory there. So just pretty much Skaven slave units. So that will be an auto-resolve. And we will execute and loot. At least we get a bit of some gold there. But it's not going to be enough though, is it? That's a problem. Let's go in here so we're not getting any attrition. We're still getting attrition? Why? We're in a settlement. We shouldn't be getting attrition, right? Huh, I'm a bit confused, actually. Now, Fori down here. Let's go ahead and move Fori further south. Oh, wow, the reinforcement range on this settlement is quite large. It's deceiving there. In fact, you can't really see the settlement. It just doesn't... Ah, okay, it's the banners there. There we go. Okay, that's why I was getting a little bit confused. But we will take Fori down to the south here. Now, Norgrim to the east, we're going to have to... He's also suffering attrition. Maybe... Yeah, we can't come through Alifanar lands. We're just going to have to suck up the attrition here. It's because we're bankrupt, right? That's why. And then if we go ahead to Skag's army, Skag can occupy this turn at least. Or can he? Ah, no, because we need gold to occupy. So let's go ahead and leave him there for now. Right, we need to get rid of some units. This really hurts me. But I think we need to get rid of Slayers. How do I see how much gold upkeep they are? 239. Yeah, these guys are very expensive. These guys are 279. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of these Slayers. Disband. Okay, we're no longer bankrupt, which is good.
Let us begin.
So, we can survive a few more turns, of course. I think the big issue here is look at all these Slayers. They have a huge cost per turn. The Iron Drakes are actually kind of fine. This Gyrocopter is very expensive as well. But yeah, so we're still trying to fight for gold here. But if we zoom out, we did lose some territory up here. We have captured at least some of the Spiteful Peaks back at least. We are reconsolidating our lands there. Just coming back, getting everyone together, and then we can launch a coordinated counterattack to the lands to the east. They are a very big threat, but we will deal with them. But sadly, that's all I have time for today. I will be back tomorrow with another episode. So thank you for watching, and I will see you then.